Nice to have that vantage point. Thanks, Dan. Happening today, opening statements begin in the murder trial of Brooke Skylar Richardson. She's accused of killing her newborn baby and burying her in the backyard at her Carlisle home. 9 on your side's Allie Kramer joins us live with what we can expect to hear in the courtroom this morning. Good morning, Allie.
Good morning, Julie. We sort of already got a preview of opening statements because in an unusual turn of events, both sides were allowed to lay out their case in about 8 minutes each to the jurors before they were actually selected on this case. It kind of gives us some insight onto how both sides are going to approach it. The prosecution claiming that Skylar Richardson gave birth to her daughter in the middle of the night in her own home and then buried that daughter in the backyard after killing her, not telling a soul for several months until she actually returned to her OBGYN and broke down confessing to having that baby in her home. The defense painting a much different picture, claiming that this is a case centered on a massive rush to judgment. Skylar's attorneys argue that the baby came 10 to 12 weeks earlier than she expected and it was stillborn. A jury of 5 men and 7 women will be deciding if Skylar actually killed her newborn daughter. Now, we will, of course, get through opening statements this morning, and then we'll likely get to some of the first witnesses in this case. Although they haven't expressed exactly who they plan to call from both sides, we do expect to hear from doctors on both sides of this case, as well as the lead detective. Julie?
Thank you, Allie. So many people following this. 9 on your side is covering the trial until the verdict is reached, along with Court TV. You can watch over the air on channel 9.2 or Spectrum channel 995.